Alright, sorry about that. Let's see what we got.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. It will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Let's go talk with Morden. Hey, Morden.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
Gone now. Could recreate, but could always have recreated. Or improved. Taught Malin everything he knows. Didn't teach him everything I knew. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Alright. Let's see. Cool. Oh, yes, I want the cane. Look at all these upgrades I'm getting. Look at that. See what do we have here? Let's see. Lacking one heavy pistol upgrade, and then we'll be good on that end. Alright. Time to move on. Let's go chat with Joker, actually, because I haven't talked to Joker in a while.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
I believe they probably were.
That, the stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
Yeah, it
I
is.
assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Those two. Those crazy kids. Alright, to the crew's quarters. Okay, sorry. Let's talk to Thane, because I love Thane. Thane's my boy.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
As a rule, I'm not fond of surprises.
I didn't think it would be relevant. I expected to die without speaking to Kolyat again. I knew he'd blame me for Irika's death. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset. eyes defiant in scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Hold on, what the heck is going on? Sorry, I'm having a little... Wow, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I was having some weird technical issues. Had to minimize to check it out.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Hold on.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
You're a smart man, Thane. You didn't take precautions?
I did. I should have done more. I knew my family was vulnerable. I accepted my death when I was 12. Nothing could make me accept theirs. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
I probably would have too.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. You've given me much to meditate on.
Awesome. Alright. Now, talk with Miranda real quick.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to
No.
do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, let's go talk with Grunt. Haven't talked with him since we got him loyal.
Erd not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better
we'll
not
never run out.
targets.
I need you to stay in line, Grunt. If you can't stay focused, you're a danger.
I'd never stab you in the back, Shepard. Warriors like you and me, straight to the face. Kidding.
I like loyal Grunt. I like him.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. Got to watch out for myself.
That's funny.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Huh.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though, except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I trust you too.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Are you making a pass at me?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest?
I'm interested, Tally. I am.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good.
Well,
Anyway,
good.
I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
I love you, Tally. You are my one and only. Alright. Time to go, time to head up to the bridge. Or the CIC, rather. Alrighty. So what's next? Let me take a look at my journal. Samara, Jack. Okay, let's do the Lair of the Shadow Broker next. Let's do that. The title of this episode will be Lair of the Shadow Broker. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm gonna make the emergency jump because I don't have nearly enough fuel. See, look.
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
We had to use up some palladium for it, didn't we? Dang it. Alright, now we have plenty of fuel. Same with probes. We should actually mine so we can get some palladium back, because we did have to use some up for the emergency jump. So.
Probe launched.
We're low on platinum, too. Ooh, element 0. Rare, I can find. Rare, I get to find Ezo. There we go.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Well, there's a lot of Ezo on this planet. I like it. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Probe away.
Alright, that's good. Let's go right here. Start scan.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Alright. That's good for that planet, because it's kind of poor right now. Right over here. Let's go.
I have detected an anomaly.
Ooh, an anomaly. Yeah, let's go check out the anomaly first.
Survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit them. Coming around for a second.
Probe away.
Joab.
Scans have found something.
Or Job. Or Joab. Or Job. Good, get a new appearance. I want Thane, I want Grunt. My boys. Now what is going on here? What is this? Tarians. Heck, I feel like I've done this one before. Okay, what the heck was that?
Let's go.
No shield.
And you're dead. Oh, okay.
I'm going in.
Awesome. What's in here?
I am
Going to cover!
Did I knock him over the edge? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Awesome. Alright, let's roll. Done, done, done. Bye, buddy. Bye. Whoa, Grunt, you move quickly. What's up, buddy? Alright, let's move. Didn't lock. Lock? John Locke? I am lost. Wait, I've already. This is. I just went back the way that I came in. My bad. Armor up, Grunt. Let's move in quick. That took care of that. Yeah, lock. Already dealt with that. Whoa. Prothean. This thing is definitely Prothean. Has to be. Whoa. Whoa. That must have been like a missing piece of my vision from on the Beacon on Eden Prime and on Vermeer. That must have filled in the part where after the Reapers that the Reapers wiped out most of the Protheans, and the ones that they didn't, they turned into collectors. Wow.